to Amberwood. Not a lot's happened since my last video. I've got a lot of stuff growing obviously, but the greenhouse is still full of rubbish that came out the sheds, and so is the conservatory. Unfortunately we got let down with our shed, so we're going to think out and buy another one. What have I got going in here at the moment? Well, I've got dahlias, echinacea, and I have dwarf stocks which are coming up nicely. I've got some jalapeno peppers which have come up. I have cucumbers which are doing quite well, nice root system on them. I've got onions, spring onions, peppers, petunias, lobelia, they're coming up quite nicely. I've got my petunias, I actually need potting on them, but I'll leave them another few days, but I'll get them potted on. Tomatoes, got quite a few tomatoes going at the moment. I've got some more seeds in, so as you can see, a bit of water coming out of there. Put them back. I've got some, excuse me for a moment, got some cosmos coming up and other bits and pieces. Hopefully in the next couple of days we'll get to get a shed and get that put up, and I can clear this out. And because I've got my strawberries over there, which have actually got strawberries on now, only small but they're getting there. Get all this cleared out and I can get all my pots down the side ready for me tomatoes and my cucumbers going in. I've got 1, 2, 3 grapevines there which are now in leaf, so hopefully they'll go, one of them will go outside and come through the top window over there on the left, which I will replace with a bit of wood. That triangular bit there I'll replace with a bit of wood and drill a hole through it, and then bring the grapevine up from outside in and then along. And well, I'll let you have I'll shut you off for now and we'll have a look around the garden. Right, I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we've got some cordyline here. Got 2 cordyline which were babies off the one at the front. Got an apple tree in the middle there. I've got some pansies, overwintered pansies. My rhubarb, that had 2 leaves on it last year, so I've moved it from over there where the sheds were to here and given it a good feed, and it's got pulse manure all around it. So have a walk over here. Right, this area here is where the shed's going to go. Unfortunately we got let down with that, but a shed will go there eventually. They've got some nice geraniums. In the raised beds, when they built these, they backfilled them with the soil that they took off, and unfortunately they actually stuck some large lumps of concrete that was the base for the caravan. So they've done them in there and just backfilled round it, hoping I wouldn't know. So what I've got to do is dig them out and take them out and then refill with a bit more compost. Right, we'll have a walk along. There's raspberry canes, and this here is the climbing rose out the front. There's some cuttings that I took. They're doing alright. That's a yellow clematis, and of course fuchsia. Look down here. Overwintered cabbage, I think they're Duncan. Some Shinshu yellow onions, they're doing alright. I've got a willow here willow cutting that's taken, it's about 2 years old now. That's doing alright. Over here we have strawberries, which are not as far advanced as the ones in the greenhouse. A nice geranium hydrangea. Walk round the side here. Trusty oil tank. There's a plant that the daughter wants, so I'll take some cuttings of that. It's a nice white one, that. Although the damp and the frost has got that, and it's turned it a bit brown and withered, but they're looking alright. I've got another one of them here, I'll take some more cuttings for. Quite a nice sized flower on them. Like I say, the frost's got a lot of these, and they've come on quite nicely. The cordial lines at the back, babies came off of this one, which were at the base. They were growing out the base that way, and there's 3 of them, and one had no roots, which I didn't think it would take. So what I did, I took the 2 with roots, cleaned them up, take all the old leaves off them, and potted them up round the front and the back. So that's that. Walk through here. There's the climbing rose that I've got the ones out the back with. I took some cuttings of them, and this is a nice pink one. Smells lovely, that one. Got some fuchsias there. Got a little pansy sticking his head up down there. Come out the front. Come down the side. This here is a green gauge. Didn't have anything on it last year, but it's only a couple of years old, so. And this here is a pear, a dwarf pear, which is doing alright. Walking this way. Yeah, so basically everything seems to be going alright, apart from the old bloody shed. I was a bit peed off about it, but you know, you can't trust everybody, I suppose. Another dwarf pear down here, another apple. I've got a couple of blackcurrant bushes here. One seems to be not too good, and one's starting to put some leaf on. So I'm in clover compost. They're doing a special at my garden centre, which is 3 bags for 10 quid, which isn't too bad. So, well, I think that's about it, apart from give out a few mentions there. Actual back, we have a mosey on over here. There's one other thing. We got a lot of this stuff coming up on the patio here, which I think is mare's tail. Now I've looked it up, and there is a cure for mare's tail, but it does take a couple of seasons to do, and that is something called ammonium sulfamate. So I shall be getting some of that shortly, probably next week, and I'll give it a good going over. As you can see, my cat's there looking at everybody and smelling. Here comes the other one. have a mooch about. The chickens next door are going bananas. Obviously somebody's laying an egg. And well, I think that's about it on this little tour. I will get them cuttings done for Wendy, my daughter. She can have. I'll do 4 cuttings for her. Hopefully they'll take by the end of the year. And get this cleaned up a bit. Get the shed up, and away we go. Okay, take care everybody, and I'll speak to you soon. Ta-da.